All right, everyone, welcome back to the Apollo Justice Ace Attorney Trilogy. We're starting Turnabout Serenade. We finished Turnabout Corner in the last episode, so this is episode 3 of the first game of the trilogy, Apollo Justice. Let's rock. Who's rocking? We're rocking and rolling. This is fun. Rock concert? Okay. Something tells me this won't have a good ending just because this is a, Ace Attorney game, but that's okay. Clavier, oh no, is it Clavier performing? No way. That's so funny. Rock on, everyone. This party's not over yet. I love that he's a lawyer and he moonlights as like a rock god. Get out your way. That's right, baby. What are we doing? The night just getting started. Thank you for coming to the Gavinners Guilty as Charged tour. This ends the first part of tonight's show. There will now be a 20-minute intermission. All right, that's kind of a long. Well, that's not that long. July 7th, 8:05 p.m., backstage hallway. This is so cool. Us at a Gavinners concert. Huh? Did you say something? My ears are still ringing. Oh, Apollo, are you an old man? The Gavinners, putting the sick back in music. Missing the K. Well, I thought Mr. Gavin was really nice. Sending us those tickets at 20% off. Well, free would be nice. They're hard to get a hold of, you know. When you invite people to a concert, it's usually free. Exactly. Let's head to his dressing room, Apollo. You know, like we're a couple of VIPs. I've always dreamed of being a VIP at a Gavinners show, so he named the band after himself. That's kind of, what's the word? Narcissistic? Trucy? You didn't know who Prosecutor Gavin was before that case. What kind of fan doesn't know the lead vocalist's name? Oh, this guy. Well, he was more like a prince, really. He let us in. Clavier. What a lovely name. He's so dreamy. Yeah, he's alright. Yeah, but I'm a girl. I'm supposed to swoon over gods of rock. God awful, maybe. Ooh, Apollo's jealous. I bought all their stuff on the way home from the trial. I got 12 Gavinners albums and 15 concert videos. That's expensive. That was quite a bit of impulse shopping. Yeah, sounds like me. When I haven't gotten enough sleep. I got an advance on my next 15 years worth of allowance. For Mr. Wright, that sounds like a real act of generosity. Yeah, aren't they broke? Who would have imagined me here? At a Gavinners concert, watching Prosecutor Gavin rock, quotes, rock. I think he's jealous. To be honest, it was kind of cool. And I called it, he's jealous. And I'm kind of envious. Not that I'd ever admit that to Trucy. Ooh, looks like the village people dressing room, Gavinners dressing room. Ooh, you made it. Mr. Gavin, thanks so much for the tickets. And the invoicee said along with them. You were incredible up on stage, Mr. Gavin. Nothing like music to brighten the mood after a trial, yeah? And we're almost ready for our next act. I'm looking forward to it myself. La Mirrors? Singing, right? The Siren of the Belt? I don't know that name. Oh yeah. That flyer, she flew all the way over for this show. That flyer said she flew all the way over for this show. That's right. I happened to catch her show while overseas. Her voice is divine. I knew I had to invite her to perform with us. Am I going to keep having to say this name? La Mirror? La Mirror? La Mirror? La Mirror. Says, you praise me too highly. Oh, whoa, who's this guy? He's huge. Allow me to introduce Mr. Romain Latouche, the Mirror's manager, and her interpreter, incidentally. Where's she from? It is a great honor for us to be here. And a great honor for I can't, I'm gonna have to keep saying this name. And a great honor for Le Mirror to be heard in this country. That voice. I wish I could understand it. It's beautiful. These are just symbols. Ooh. Ooh, she's mysterious. Well, as I say, if there's anything we need to know about pretty women in this game, they're usually evil. Oh, it's Le Mirror. I'm actually meeting Le Mirror. Le Mirror, mysterious songstress. Her quiet, deep song glides through the air, lilting above a sparse but elegant piano accompaniment. Now this is music. She's a real artist. I suppose that's supposed to be a song? Le Mirror says, we have long looked forward to this joint performance. Ah, Le Mirror, your voice. It is art. I think she says thank you? yet without his piano to guide me. It is but a voice. I've seen this kid somewhere before. Is he okay? He plays piano at all of Lemuro's concerts. He's cute, and he's a really good pianist. Good pianists are a dying breed, I hear. Allow me to introduce Maki Tobei. He is blind, and he plays piano? That's impressive. This is why he never strays far from Lemuror. They are always together. They're like characters from some fairy tale. Yeah, it's a strange duo. Lemuror is so, what's that word? Exotic. And mysterious. She does seem quite pretty. At least her eyes do. Hers is a kind of sightseeing music. Huh? She travels the globe, putting the sights she sees into song. Even though her appearance and voice are exotic, her songs remind us of something close and warm. Sights into song. That's so poetic. She was gracious enough to put music to my lyrics tonight. The Guitar Serenade. I hope you enjoy it. I can't wait. And now it is time. For the next part, we're giving the Gavinners hard rock a little rest. Lemuror, the stage is yours. I think she says she's ready. The band members will not play during Lemuror's ballad. Only Maki's tender tones and Lemuror's dulcet voice. And my guitar, of course. Woohoo! Nights like this make it all worthwhile, you know. I should have learned to play the guitar. There's not much romance in chords of steel. Shall we hit the stage, then? Good luck, Mr. Gavin. Take care, your hearts aren't stolen away, yeah? Okay, yes, we get it. You're cool. Let's get back to the concert hall, Polly. Ooh. Oh, I'm not gonna sing. I'm sorry, guys. Sugar, sugar. Oh, that night in your embrace. Get the phone. When you stole away the keys, my heart held on to so tight. Hold on to so tight. I feel like something bad's about to happen. Pleasure, but a fleeting melody. It wraps itself around me. And now, through the air I fly. Whoa, whoa, ah! Magic trick. Of course, Gavin wants it to be all about him. Burning on in my heart. Fire. Burn my love away. All the way. Oh, shoot. Is that supposed to happen? Like a bullet of love. Fire. Take my life away. All away. So we get magic and fire. Guitar, guitar. Up together to the sky. I feel like that fire wasn't supposed to happen. He looked a little surprised. 9:05 p.m. backstage hallway. Wow, wasn't Lemuror amazing? I even cried a little. I was surprised Prosecutor Gavin actually burned his guitar. Oh, maybe it was supposed to happen. Yeah, that even surprised me, and I'm a magician. What a production. What a destruction. I don't think Prosecutor Gavin was expecting it either, oddly. Okay, maybe I was right. He looked as surprised as I was. Is that what they call risking life and limb for art? I think he's my new hero. I'm not sure I'd call that art. Well, what are we doing here? Let's get going to Mr. Gavin's dressing room. There's 20 minutes till the last part of the show. How many breaks does this band need? Alright, Gavinners' dressing room. We're back with the village people. What the heck was that? I was never consulted about it. Okay, he's mad. Sorry, Gavin, sir. I've asked the man in charge. I played new rock, not Great Balls of Fire. Speaking of fire, I have a good mind to fire whoever's responsible. I mean, he should. I mean, that was his safety. He seems upset. Apollo Justice, were you the one who tried to torture— What? Or are you blaming Apollo? Hey, I didn't do it. So much for risking your life for art. The Guitar Serenade is ruined. Ruined! Well, let's try to talk to him at least. I'm not sure that's the best move right now. The flaming guitar? You mean the guitar? That wasn't part of the act? Part of the act? Who'd burn up a guitar on purpose? I mean, I could see it happening, but for you, definitely didn't seem intended. But it worked really well with the lyrics just then. Burning on in my heart, fire, burn my love away, all away. Wait, you think the audience thought it was... Sounds like he got lucky. Did somebody try to kill him? They probably thought it was part of the act. At least I did. He got lucky and he didn't realize it. Anyway, that guitar was the Ferrari of guitars. Oh man, was it expensive? That sucks. All the speed, all the sound, and all the price. If I burned one of those at every show, I'd go broke. And usually frugal for a rock band. Try saying that to Mr. Gavin. Today's been one disaster after another. My hog won't run, my guitar case is broken. Daddy told me there'd be days like these. Where is Apollo? Or, Ace. Phoenix. What am I saying here? Wasn't Lemure's song incredible? You worked on it too, right, Mr. Gavin? Ah, yes, thanks. It was a collaboration. I wrote the lyrics, and she wrote the melody. You know, I was surprised she could sing in English. Yeah, I'm sure she practiced a long time for this day. Ah, here, what is this? The guitar serenade. So is it the lyrics? What's this? A lyrics sheet. It's yours. Ooh, is it signed? Signed by myself and Lemure. Yippee! Thanks so much. All I ever get to sign are client defense agreements. Okay, so this is going to be important later. Almost time for the third act of the night. Man, there's a lot here. Can I go to the court record? Can I look any closer at this? Don't think so. Okay. Oh, there's more? But wait, there's more. Yes, the Lemure's part is done. Now it's time for us to drop our groove again, yeah? Hope you're ready to catch it. Woohoo! Ready, Apollo? I think I'll pass. Eh? I like the bit with Lemure, but the rest could use a volume knob. Turned way down. Okay, grumpy old man. Ah, Apollo, you're getting old. Isn't he only like 20-something? Didn't they say his age at some point? Oh yeah, exactly. Does 22 qualify as old to 15-year-old? Well, I'm about to be 36, so I don't want to know what I am then. Well, I'm going. Let the old folks rest backstage, yeah? Time to rock. Hey, you're older than I am. Can we look at all the village people stuff here? A police uniform. Next to it is a policeman's hat and a pair of handcuffs. Guess the band is really into the police. Must be Prosecutor Gavin's bad influence. I thought rock and roll is all about being rebellious. What's this, poster? That police officer looks ready to rock. Some kids must see this and actually want to be cops. Somehow I don't think a rocking defense attorney would work too well. That's a nice guitar. Got a face on it. That's an odd guitar. The design is that character I saw in the hallway, but with sunglasses. What a strange mascot. He looks like he's crying. Since when was rock about crying? They should name this guy Emo. Oh, Apollo. A postcard of Lemure. I can't read a single word of the sentence at the bottom. Looks like it's in Elvish or something. Trucy might want one of these. I'll show it to her next time we're here. Ooh, another guitar. That guitar looks like it was made out of a cop car door. That's right. Trucy's not here to set me straight. Now I feel kind of lonely. Am I supposed to leave? What's on the mirror? There's graffiti on the mirror. And lipstick. Wait, but the Gavinners are all guys. I mean, has he not seen Kiss? Maybe Prosecutor Gavin wears lipstick? I don't know if there's something it wants me to see or if I'm supposed to just move. Alright, we're in the hallway. Oh, Emma! Hey, it's you! That bright kid! Detective Sky! I'll let that bright kid business pass. Call me Emma. There's no need for titles once you've shared a bottle of fingerprinting powder. That's a new one. So, Emma, what are you doing here? Isn't it obvious? I'm snacking. You think I want to be here? What? You're not enjoying the concert? Me? In charge of security in this pit? Well, I guess she is a detective. Just seems weird to get sent to a rock concert. Security, did something happen? There's no knowing with that glamorous fop. Apparently, he's all upset because something was stolen. He wanted security back here during the concert. Where does he get off acting like he's some big rock star? He is a big rock star. Hey, you listening to me? So where's this door here lead to? This one? That's Amira's dressing room. Don't even think of going in there unless you want a piece of snack goose in your, what is that? Looks like a beef jerky. Okay. Is she ever in a good mood, I wonder? The Gavinners. Emma? I've never seen someone eat snacks with such vehemence. Better give her a wide berth. Katonk. She snack-hooed me. Is she gonna do that for all of these? Yeah, okay, so I can't talk to her? Okay, yeah, she doesn't want to talk to me. Do I still have to go through all of these? Yes, munch on snacks. She's snacking. Examine. Maybe I should look at something in the hallway? This little guy. What's that odd-looking doll doing there? Okay, so she's just gonna... Oh, that's the blue batter. Could you try either talking or munching, but not both? Okay. Serves me right. For going out of my way. Sorry, I don't speak snackoos. Okay, so she's not happy about working. Do I... Maybe I need to... Can I keep moving? I feel like she's not going... Oh no, I can only go back to the dressing room. Do I present her something? I don't think presenting the lyrics would really matter. Let's see. Poster? Gavinners guilty as charged tour poster. They're plastered all over the place. It's annoying. Well, this is a concert venue. It makes sense. Why? Everyone here is already here. Why advertise to them? People like to see the poster at the concert. It's part of the experience. Do you have to find fault with everything I say? She is not happy. In here? That's a pretty sturdy looking box there. Maybe it's an instrument case. There's a guitar next to it. Don't even think about taking that. I don't think I could even carry it. Okay, stop hitting me. Or whatever you're doing. Ooh, what's this? Looks like an earpiece? What's this? Some kind of headset? What's this? Some kind of headset earpiece? Why would someone leave this in the hallway? Maybe the mirror's bodyguard dropped it? Emma, will you stop eating those snacks for 1 second and listen? If you think you're gonna pull me away from my snacks just to hear you mumbling. I mean, eating is fun. On and on about whatever. You're gonna be sorely disappointed. At least I got her to stop munching. So can I talk to her now? Is she gonna... No, okay. Oh. I thought maybe she would, now that I got her to stop snacking. Present? No, nothing different. Okay. What about the door? That's Prosecutor Gavin's. Or the Gavinners' dressing room. Put so much as a hand on the door and I'll snackoo you. Hold on, but I just came out of there. Don't play smart with me. Okay. What about this dressing room? This is Lemiror's? This is Lemiror's dressing room. If you even think about going in there, I'll... What was that? Was that a gunshot? Something's going on. You, out of my way. Emma! Lemiror! It's not locked. I'm going in. Oh no. Maybe she's not the bad guy. Maybe she's the victim. Lemiror's dressing room. What's that awful noise? Oh, it's a concert. It's Lemiror's manager. Mr. What's his name? Latouche. Oh no. Hey, you. Me? Watch this room for me. I have to call for backup. Right, understood. Want me to make sure no one comes in, right? And don't touch anything. I'll be right back. I'm just gonna do some investigating here. What's going on? I just talked to him and now... He's alive? He's alive! Mr. Latouche, can you hear me? I don't think we're equipped to deal with this medical emergency. Shot. I was shot. Yes, we can see that. Who shot you? I don't know. Ask what? Ask witness. Who's the witness? Witness? There was a witness? Who? Cold. So cold. Don't die on me. Tell me who did this to you. Witness. You're cold. Don't worry. You're gonna be fine. Help is on the way. Can't see. Poor Apollo is gonna watch a man die in front of him? Hang in there, Mr. Latouche. Tell me, who is the witness? The witness is Siren. Siren? How can a siren witness anything? Mr. Latouche. Yipes, Emma? What was that? Who's there? What's wrong? Emma, did you see anyone just now? Huh? No? I could have sworn I heard a door close. Oh, is there like a secret door somewhere? The concert's been canceled. Backup's on its way. Is Mr. Latouche? He's dead, isn't he? That's terrible. I lost him. You could do like some CPR or something, man. Come on. Try something. Romain Latouche, shot. And I heard his last words. The witness is the siren, whatever that means. We're talking about siren like a person or an actual siren? Okay, we're back in the hallway. The venue's locked down. We took names and addresses before letting the crowd. You asked every single person at the concert their name and address? That's a lot of people. Good work, Darian. I'll let you know if I find out anything about the victim. Later. Is he a lawyer too? It's investigation time then. Ja, Fraulein Detective? I don't need some rock and roll prosecutor to tell me that. One request I must make. Tell no one, on staff or otherwise, anything of this. Oh, a gag order. No word gets out, other than that Mr. Latouche is dead. No word of the cause of death or of the murder. Tell no one, not even Lemire? Not even her. We must keep everything under wraps. Well, if she did it. Oh, one other thing. I'll need your signature on this. I'm not signing anything. On that? An investigation request? Why just us? You two are civilians. It's standard procedure. That should be okay to sign, I think. Maybe you should read it first? Prosecutor Gavin's investigation request signed with great reluctance. Right, well, get started with the investigation. Hold on. To ensure the efficiency and secrecy of our investigation, the bearer is hereby ordered to speak to no one outside. So it's like an NDA. Speak to no one outside of the investigation concerning any details of the case. Okay. Mum's the word. I'm on it already. Ah, and one tip for you. Huh? Me? Try not to get in the Fraulein Detective's way. She's in a foul mood today. She seems to normally be in a foul mood. Gee, I wonder why. We were all questioned as witnesses. And now none of us can go home. We'll investigate, all right? Our way. The justice way. Somehow I don't see us getting back to that crime scene anytime soon. I still can't believe I was there when it happened. Not an experience I care to repeat anytime soon. This is no time for navel gazing. What does that mean? Let's crack this case. I worry about Trucy. She seems to have a very loose idea of what it means to be an attorney. Of course, that's not surprising considering who her father is. Something the matter? No, let's get cracking. I'm the only one who was there. The only one who heard Mr. Latouche's last words. Taus? Maybe it's Taus. Latouche? The witness is siren. First order of business is to find out what he meant by siren. Okay, well I guess we can re-examine everything now that we're here alone. What's that? It looks like some kind of future phone. Not a phone, a transceiver. It's called a headset. What's a headset doing on the floor? Wait, do you think is it Latouche or Latouche? I'm gonna say Latouche. Do you think Mr. Latouche might have been wearing it? Like one of those bodyguards? I don't think he was wearing one when we first met. The LED on this thing is lit. It must be on. We'll put it in your ear. Hold on. It's not in the court record. Okay. I was gonna say just stick it on in. See who's talking. That's the Blue Badger, the police mascot. Does the Blue Badger have something to do with the band? Well, yeah. The Blue Badger is the Gavinners mascot, too. Huh, go figure. I hear those things fly off the shelves. I'll have to take a closer look at one someday. Anything else? I'm thirsty, Apollo. Want something to drink? How about this one? A Steel Samurai soda. Now in real steel flavor. Huh? Here, my treat. Hey, this isn't enough change. Machines outside are cheaper. This one is highway robbery. Anything? Okay, well, can we check in here? Looks like an instrument case. A big instrument case. There's a great magic trick you can do with one of these. Huh? What kind? The miraculous beautiful girl escapes the case. Illusion. So it's the girl who's miraculous, not the escape? So picky. Can I get the cords? No. What about the doors? That's the Gavinners' dressing room. The crime scene was Lemira's dressing room. Next door. Never know where Cruz might be hiding, Apollo. Let's case this joint. After you, true CPI. I guess we can go into Lemira's dressing room, right? Oh, we can go to the stage, too. Let's just go one by one, so we don't miss anything. Gavinners' dressing room. Huh, looks like nobody's here. Prosecutor Gavin's probably busy with the case, too. No rest for the wicked. No rest for us either, Apollo. Let's get rockin'. Rock, rock. So I want to look at this lipstick again. Maybe I can get something different. Someone drew the Gavinners mark in lipstick here. Lipstick. I'd like to wear lipstick someday. Oh, you don't use lipstick yet, Trucy? Daddy won't let me. Not until I learn to play piano, he says. You'll be waiting a long time then, I'm afraid. I don't know, is there even anything in here that's worth looking at for right now? Oh, a cruiser guitar. They sold those to commemorate 5 years of the band. Rocking it hard under the speed limit. There's a cruiser bass and a cruiser drum set and a cruiser keyboard. Even a cruiser whistle. I'm not so sure about that last one. It's for blowing the whistle on criminals. I don't think that requires an actual whistle, Trucy. Looked at these, too. Look, it's a postcard of Lemira. What are these letters at the bottom? I've never seen these before. It must be her native tongue. Borginian? Borginian? Is that's not real, right? Borginian? I don't think that's a real language. Please educate me if I'm wrong. Okay, so I can't do anything with that yet. What about this guitar? That guitar! That's the legendary AA400, the Red Badger. I thought rock was supposed to be rebellious, not civic. Every aspiring guitarist wants one of these. They even paint their own guitars to look like it. Ah, the fickleness of youth. You should dye your hair badger red, too. I like my hair the way it is, thank you very much. Ugh, the stubbornness of age. Do I need... Ooh, what's this? That speaker looks familiar. Oh? Yeah, like the one for the PA system back in school. Hey, monkey! Welcome in. You guys are rating? Welcome in. Hope you're having a good Tuesday. Oh, we have one of those in my classroom, too. That's right, she's still in junior high. I feel old. I mean, you're only 22. What is this? Why is it red? This place is decorated like a high school This does not look like any high school dance I went to. What? Though I think our decorations were paper, not chains. The Gavinners are into chains. It's part of their... That's definitely not a normal high school dance. What are they talking about? Huh? No kidding. Ever since they used change on the cover art for Gonna Lock You Up. They're really into the whole police thing, aren't they? It'd be cooler if they turned that red light on. You don't have to turn on the red light. Okay, I don't know. I feel like we got what we needed in here. Of course, every time I think that, I'm wrong and I miss something during the investigation. Let's go back into Lemira's dressing room. Get something there. Hey, Mew Mew. Banana Republic. Wait, what are you... What is it? Why is it Raid of the Banana Republic? All right. Oh, it's you. I figured you'd come. You have to let us investigate the scene, please. Your attorneys know. Shouldn't you wait until you have a client? Did Lataus tell me to ask the witness, the siren? Did Gavin kind of tell us to investigate? With his dying breath, no less. Doesn't that count? Glare at me all you want. You'll get no snacks from me. Please, think of poor Lemira. What if she did it, though? Oh well, I suppose. You did find the body with me. Great. Let's get to it. Right. Just try not to touch anything. She's letting us look and she's not munching her snacks. This bodes well. There are clues here. I can feel it. Yeah, this is where he died. Of course there's clues here. Leave no hanger unhung, no spot unspotted. Well, how do I look over here with the dead body? Can I examine the body? That's a body, isn't it? Yes, he's dead. Sure is. The victim, no less. Let's take a closer look. Yeah, go ahead, Apollo. You first. Me? No, you should go first, Trucy. Really. Will you two stop bickering and get over here? She's munching on snackoos again. Hope she's not too annoyed. So, did he try to write something here? Is that blood? Why don't you examine this one, Apollo? You know more about red stuff than I do. Yep. Says who? Something is strange about this blood, though. Is that what it looks like? I mean, it looks like he tried to write something. Can I look at anything else? No. Oh, his hand? Apollo, look at his hand. He's holding something. Oh, pry it open. Hey, no touching. You can throw all the snacks at me you'd like, Emma. But sooner or later, you're gonna run out of them. You raise a good point. She's wasting her snacks throwing them at me? I'm a bit intrigued by this scene. Let's take a look. Ah, see there? He's holding something. What's this? Oh, keys? A keyring? You think it might belong to the killer? Certainly a possibility. What an unusual keyring. What unusual keys. It's like a guitar shape. Oh, it's another thing you guys say. I've never heard you guys say that before, though. This could be a vital clue. He died clutching the heart-shaped ring with the weird guitar-looking key. Does that open that case in the hallway? Can I click this again? The body was holding a keyring. I wonder what it could mean. It must mean something. It doesn't look like the kind Mr. Lataus would use. So the question is, whose keyring is it? Well, you're practically a detective there, Apollo. Practically. I'm glad it brings him so much joy to mock me. So can we, hold on. Can we look at the keyring? Yeah, there's like a cool looking guitar one here. There are 3 keys on this heart-shaped keyring. This middle key is shaped like a guitar. It is cool looking. I get it. It must be the key to a guitar case. A guitar case key. I'll bet I know who this belongs to. Gavin? Does it belong to Gavin? Are we done with the body? I think we're done with the body. Anything else I need to look at? What about this case? What about the gun? This is the murder weapon, isn't it? This revolver? That's right. A big 45 caliber revolver. Wow, I wonder who brought this in here? I thought only police were allowed to have one of those. Well, in America. Why are you looking at me like that? Or why are you giving me that look? I didn't do it. I didn't. Listen, I was out in the hall eating snackoos when it happened. I know. Apollo was there. No one here thinks you did it, Emma. It's hard to tell with you sometimes, Apollo. Hey, what have I done? Wait, the killer brought a revolver. It must mean they had planned this from the start. That's right, right? Oh, okay. We can examine this. Hold on. Let's bring that up. Anything interesting on the gun? The middle of the weapon is a revolving chamber. That's where you load the bullets. A revolver, see? Revolver. That sounds a bit like Wonder Bar. Especially if you say it really fast. I guess. You know what I always used to think? I used to think the closest sound to Wonder Bar was one liver. What? There's just so many words in the world, Apollo. Isn't it amazing? I guess. So many different words. So many different people. People like Trucy. Okay. Anything else? No. Anything else it wants me to examine? There's lots of stuff here. What an amazing bouquet. I mean, it's giant. Not sure I approve. Why? It'd be better if this flower was a bit more... Oh. The flower fell... Oh. What happened to the preserving the crime scene, Emma? It's fine. Fine. I'll just put it back, see? How scientific. Messing up the crime scene. What am I clicking here? Seeing these mirrors lined up like that makes me think I'm really in a dressing room. This is a dressing room. Yeah, this must be makeup. I've never heard of most of these brands. Maybe they're Borginian? All I know is they sure don't make for much of a clue. You don't know that. What is this? This is one of those things, right? All at the barber's? A permanent dryer. Want me to curl those bangs of yours? No thanks. Better not mess with his hair, Emma. It's part of his identity, you know. There's lots of gifts. What about this little window? What's this? Look, there's a little window over here. Maybe the killer escaped through that. It's barely big enough for me to get my head through. Not to mention it only opens a crack. What? I was just saying it's possible. Right. No harm in that. Except I'm pretty sure it is impossible. You could peek into the room through it, though, you know. What about the presents? Look at all these presents. The mirror sure is popular. Oh, I wonder what's inside. We can't open them, can we? No! Rude. Probably not a good idea. You never know what you might find in one of these boxes. Bombs, razors, ransom notes. Whoa, we got dark. Could be anything. I'm never having a birthday party again. Does it want me to look at... I think I got everything over here. Okay, let's check here. Ooh, we got some wine. Oh, Apollo. Can I eat some of those, please? Wait, what? Absolutely not. I know. But still, I yearn. Look, you're not the only one eyeing that fruit. Oh, she's looking at the fruit. I was like, I don't think you can have wine, Trucy. Well then, what are we waiting for? Let's eat. Right. Whoa. Stop it. Are you too crazy? Emma, you of all people should know better. But she tempted me. She's a temptress. Please don't call a 15-year-old a temptress. It's weird. Okay, I can't click on this. Posters? What's this poster? Let's see. This summer, a Legal Eagles production of Case Closed. Looks like a poster for a different show. One I wouldn't mind seeing real soon. Okay, guilty as charged. So, what it? Streamers? There's another Gavinners poster. Oh, it's the poster. I'm just about sick of seeing those personally. Maybe I'll tear it down. No tampering with the crime scene, Emma. Maybe there's something else I can tear to shreds. She's violent. Don't look at me. Okay, we got a ladder. Huh, another ladder. Actually, it's technically a step ladder. Okay. Well, hello, Miss Fancy Pants. Please forgive my lack of ladder discrimination. What's the difference between a ladder and a step ladder? I'm less worried about the step ladder. I'm more worried about why it's there. Why is the ladder there? Oh, there's a vent right there. Well, to climb, right? To reach something on the ceiling? I still say it's a step ladder. Look, there's a vent. Is that how somebody got out? What's wrong, Apollo? Your mouth is couching flies. Nothing. It's nothing. Maybe that's how the killer escaped. That's what you were thinking, right? That's exactly what I was thinking. When we arrived on the scene, the killer had already fled. He or she must have had a way out. And that air vent is one possibility. But it's much too small. Not if the killer were about your size, Trucy. Don't tell me it was the blind kid. Is he not actually blind? That'd be awesome. I didn't do it. I was cutting up the dance floor at the time, thank you. I know. Of course I don't think you did it. It's hard to tell with you sometimes, Apollo. Hey, what have I done? Anything? So there's another speaker in here. That speaker was blaring at the time of the murder. Ah, that's for monitoring the stage from this room. Monitoring? It pipes in a real-time feed from the stage microphones. Useful for knowing when your set is coming up. Yes, I seem to recall it being loud and vaguely musical. It made it hard to hear Mr. Littauss's last words. Oh, there's holes in the— oh, I just realized that. Bullet holes? Are these bullet holes? Looks like it. There are two here in the wall. From the look of it, the victim was shot once in the shoulder. The first shot must have missed. But there are two holes. Wouldn't that mean two misses? The murder weapon is a .45 caliber revolver. It's very powerful, so it went through him. I believe what we're seeing here is the mark left by the second bullet after it passed through his shoulder. Ouch. Sounds painful. No kidding, I wonder about this murder weapon. Well, here in America, we believe in everybody owning guns. Oh, what a pretty brooch. Oh, Emma? You're not going to say, "Can I have it, please," are you? Oh. Look, you may be a cute little girl of 15. That doesn't get you any special treatment with me. Oh, it's not healthy to envy the young, Emma. It's not about envy, it's about tampering with evidence. Note to self, Emma lacks a sense of humor. Use caution. You haven't learned that by now? You need to learn to respect your elders a little. You're not that old, Emma. Something seems so familiar about that brooch. No, I can't remember. Was Lemire wearing it? Is there anything? Click. A sort of pin fastener for attaching things to clothes. Not a safety pin type, though. So if it's not a safety pin, is it a danger pin? I suppose if you stuck it in your eye, then yeah, sure. But you could do that with a safety pin, too, for that matter. Thanks for taking the fun out of my danger pin. Aw, you're driving a danger pin through my heart here. I love the puns of this game. I feel like I've gotten most things here. Ah, Apollo! Look at that thing. It's huge. That's a TV. Yeah, wide flat screen TV. I want one of those. You'll be wanting for a long time on your salary, Junior. Wait till you're as famous as Mr. Wright that was, then dream. I don't think Daddy was ever rich, even when he was in law. Great, just stomp on my dreams, why don't you? Well, you're a defense attorney. Well, no, don't they? Who makes more money? Yeah, defense, right? The defense, they make more money than prosecutors? I don't know, I don't know anything about law. Trucy's still after that brooch, clearly. No way. If you want one that bad, get your daddy to buy it for you. Daddy always says, Trucy, if you want something, go find or borrow it. Oh, and when in doubt, beg. Leave it to Mr. Wright. I should be concerned about Trucy's future, but I'm more concerned about the owner of that brooch. Anything else? I feel like so I feel like I'm pretty good in here. One last sweep. Oh, I can click the gun again? A .45 caliber revolver, very deadly. You know, Apollo, I was wondering, what's a caliber? And what does the .45 mean? You know, that's a good question. I don't know either. You want me to tell you? It's the size of the barrel. Ah. Simply put, the larger the caliber, the bigger the round. The bullet, in other words. Bigger bullets do more damage. Wow, chalk 1 point up for forensic science. Well, that's her true love, after all. You know it. But it's not 45 inches, right? That'd be too big. What's the unit of measurement they use, Miss Science? Well? Hush. Kids shouldn't ask so many questions. Yeah, I think we're good here. Okay, let's move back to the hallway. I guess we can go to the stage now. We haven't been there yet. In the wings. The stage looks empty. I was hoping to get a chance to talk to Prosecutor Gavin. Oh, well, nothing to do but go to the crime scene, I guess. Wait, so does it want me to be here? I'm still gonna look around. Got a computer over here. Look at all these electronic devices. I'm guessing they have something to do with sound. Why guess when we can fiddle? Let's see here. Don't touch that. A healthy curiosity is the key to a good investigation. When in doubt, fiddle. That's what Daddy always says. And you should require parental testing, clearly. And then we got a piano. Wow, that piano looks much bigger close up. Maki played so beautifully. Yeah, like a real pianist. That's just silly, Apollo. How can you call someone as good as Maki well, isn't that what he is? Why, that's like throwing him in the same class as Daddy. Good thing Mr. Wright didn't hear that one. Ooh. What a big stage. It's on a whole other scale than the Wonder Bar. The lights were so bright I couldn't see the whole first part of the concert. I'd love to do my act on a stage like this someday. Just hold back on the lights for my eye's sake, please. You'll be too blinded by my magic to worry about lights. You probably don't want to blind the audience if you plan on showing them magic. Got another guitar case here. Now that's a big instrument case. That's a case for a contrabass? You could fit 20 violins in there, I bet. It may look like a violin, but it's a completely different instrument. You could fit 5 truces in there, I bet. Hey, are you comparing me to an instrument? I wonder who left it sitting open like that. That was my question as well. Look, a ladder. Another ladder. I guess they need to work on the lights and such. I know they use a step ladder. I prefer step ladders, really. What's the difference? Is that so wrong? Not wrong, just... Well, why do you prefer step ladders? They're so much more flexible than plain old ladders. I prefer my ladders rigid and stable, thank you. Rigid and stable. I think I'm good here. Okay. So did it want me to go back to the crime scene? Did I miss something in here? I guess I didn't click this door. Lemira's dressing room. The scene of the crime. We're not supposed to go in there, but aren't we involved? Aren't we duty-bound to investigate? We already investigated in there. Though the situation being what it is, now may be our best chance to do some snooping. We already snooped. I must have missed something. I don't think there's anything else out here. I guess I must have missed something in the Lemira's dressing room. Oh, here we go. I can talk to Emma. Mr. Romain Lataus, wasn't it? He was Lemira's manager and interpreter, apparently. This was his first time in the country. Well, welcome to the country? So I'm guessing he doesn't know many people here. It doesn't seem likely, nor can I think of anyone with a motive to murder him. Except for one person, of course. One person? Who? Lemira? And yeah, exactly. No one here might have had a motive, but she's from... What are you talking about? Hey, it was Emma's idea. I said nothing. Always with the snacks. He's a big man, or was. I don't think I would win in a fight with him, no, Trucy. Which is why whoever it was using a revolver, I'm guessing. Or was that Apollo that said that? I missed it. We've sent a request to the Burginian embassy for more info on him. Okay, crime. Well, you and I know more about the crime than anyone. You do? That's true. It was us who found the body. What? I guess that's what I missed for watching the concert. Hey, I wish I was watching the concert. No, you didn't. Anything would be better than this. Well, we know the crime took place during the concert. When we heard the shot and entered the room, the killer was already gone. Were they though? Because didn't Apollo hear a sound? What? But that doesn't make sense. You came in when you heard the shot and no one was here? How did they leave the room? Through the vent. That window is a little too small, isn't it? The mystery of the disappearing killer. I don't think it's a mystery. Do we trigger something different now? Maybe not. Do I need to present her with something? I guess we can try presenting her with something. Maybe the keys? Oh, nope. Re-examine these. Present? Sorry. Okay, so she can't tell me anything about these. I'm a forensic scientist after all. A self-styled one at least. The gun? So this is the murder weapon? This revolver is incredibly heavy. It's been fired twice. You can still smell the gunpowder. That's odd. What's odd? Oh, nothing. Hey, no fair, tell us. It's just something about this revolver seems strange. Strange? Would you like to tell us some more about the murder weapon? What do you think about this revolver? Well, it's pretty big and heavy. That's right, it's a .45 caliber. That makes it one of the deadliest revolvers around. Even the police don't carry guns this big. Really? Yeah, it doesn't make sense. You don't need so much power to kill at such close range. It's overkill, ha, but I'm not sure I see the problem. I mean, whenever I go out to eat curry, I order it extra spicy just to be sure it's spicy. Of course, I can only ever eat 1 or 2 bites. And that's not a problem? Sounds like a waste of food. There's another thing about a gun this big. It puts a lot of strain on the shooter. Oh, strain like kickback? Say, if you were to fire this revolver, the recoil would probably dislocate your shoulder. Recoil, that's the word I was trying to think of, not kickback. Or kickback? Is that used also? Ouch! It's like the shooter's a victim too. Yet the killer used this revolver and quite well. I'm guessing whoever did it was used to shooting. Used to shooting a high caliber weapon. Well, that's about it. I think we've looked at just about everything there is. I guess you're right. I know how you're feeling. It is hard to know when to stop, but anything more involved has to wait until the squad gets here. I suppose. I'll go report the evidence. Sorry, but could you wait here until I get back? Huh? Oh, actually, we have to... Great, thanks. She left. What did we do, Apollo? She told us to wait. Great, now how am I supposed to investigate? Oh well, I guess it can't be helped. Let's go. Go? Time's a wasting, Apollo. We've got a lot of ground to cover. What else is there left to do? Well, that's true, but on second thought, why not? I'm sure everything will be fine. Of course it will. Let's go. Okay, so where does she want to... I'm so confused. And where does it want me to go? I thought I did everything. Are we going to be in trouble for leaving? Whoa, who is this guy? Who's there? He's very fancy looking. He looks like another magician. We didn't just imagine that, did we? He was wearing a silk hat. Friend of yours? Yeah, I was gonna say he looks like a magician. A magician. Hardly. Whoever that was, he sure looks suspicious. Yeah. Do I need to examine anything new in here now? Did he mess with anything? I don't think so. Should I go to the stage now? Maybe now it wants me to go to the stage? What is it with today? Problem after problem. Ugh, hung. You ain't kidding. Yeah, who's this guy? It's the 2 leading members of the Gavinners, Apollo. Clavier on vocals and Darian on guitar. They're so cool. I have a hard time thinking of Clavier as anything but a prosecutor, honestly. Huh? What are they arguing about? Probably the case, I'd bet. My hog won't start. My guitar case is busted. My guitar's been burnt to a crisp, and to top it all off, someone's dead. And then there was that performance just now. What was that all about? Hey man, don't blame me. You were the one who missed the cue. Me? Miss a cue? How could I conceivably get the most important part of that song wrong? How? And what was all that tinny playing of yours? Tinny? Who are you calling tinny? Sounds like they're having a spat. One of those differences in musical direction bands are always splitting. Yeah, I was about to say, I was like, it sounds like they're about to break up the band here. This is hardly the time. What are you 2 doing here? Hiya. Oh, he's so cool. We were just discussing the investigation, if you don't mind. Sorry, wait. You were what? Listen, you need to confirm that with the Republic of Borginia, Detective... Oh, I knew it! I was wondering if he was a lawyer. He's a detective. Right, anything else? What did you just call him? Detective? Ah, greetings. Why does it look so phallic? Why? That was, I don't. Darian Crescent. Hi, Gage. Welcome in. I'm laughing over this phallic hair right here. What's even got a tip? Like, why? Darian Crescent, Criminal Affairs, Division 3. Oh my god, why does it look like that? What is this game rated again? Oh yeah, T for teen. Okay, so I guess teens. I'm trying to be a family-friendly channel, and then this is on my screen. Why? Oh my god, okay. All right, I'm an adult. I'm an adult, and I'm not gonna laugh at phallic-looking objects. Okay. Darian Christian, Criminal Affairs, Division 3. Hello? Criminal Affairs? Yeah, why does a criminal have phallic-looking hair, or a criminal affairs detective have phallic-looking hair? You really don't know anything about the Gavinners, do you? Something tells me that's about to be remedied. So are all the Gavinners like detectives and lawyers? About the crime. Which crime do you mean? The murder, what else? Oh, that. For me, today has been a hit parade of crimes, you see. Prosecutor Gavin was singing the blues earlier, wasn't he? Something about his hog and his guitar case. Anyway, maybe it's all related. That's what always happens in these games. Everything happens for a reason. I'm afraid you know more about the killing of Mr. Lataus than I do. For now, at least. Huh? You were the one who found the body, yeah? While we were in the middle of a performance, no less. Aren't you going to examine the crime scene, Prosecutor Gavin? I'll leave that to Frau Lane Detective. Wouldn't want to step on her toes. They're not exactly best buddies, are they? Well, and I mean, I don't think the prosecutor should be doing the investigating. Well, neither should the defense attorney, but you know, that's how these games go. And then Prosecutor Gavin, I mean. Well, what to do next? We've already checked out the scene. Prosecutor Gavin may be right. We might be the most informed for once. Maybe Prosecutor Gavin can shed some light on things we found. Well, let's hear more about their band. I don't believe you, Apollo. How can you come to this concert and not know about the Gavinners? It's not surprising. Why, even our ancestors knew nothing of America's existence once. I know America exists. The Gavinners aren't just an average rock band, Apollo. Each member is connected to the police somehow. The police? The real police. By day they pack heat, but by night they heat up the stage. By day those lips interrogate, by night they sing songs of unrequited passion. Okay. They debuted 7 years ago with 13 Years Hard Time for Love. Then came Love with No Chance of Parole. And My Boyfriend is the Prosecution's Witness. The list of hits goes on and on. This here's my right-hand man, Darian Crescend. Am I saying that right? I make the melodies and he attacks them with his guitar. He's a bit of a rogue, really. I can't take this guy seriously. This guy is a bit of a perfectionist. Like, so he's a detective. Like, how would you feel if you were being investigated for murder and a guy with this hair, like, rolls up on you, asking you questions about a murder? Like, could you even, like, answer anything with a straight face? When a performance goes the least bit wrong, he goes into this funk, just like today. I'd hope murder would be a bit more off-putting than a ruined concert. The concert today? A disaster. I'll get to the bottom of this and then we'll see who missed a cue. The missed cue? They were arguing about that before. Great, I love nothing more than questioning tormented artists. The missed cue? What's this missed cue you keep talking about? Aha, you heard it, didn't you? From the audience? Actually, I didn't notice anything. See? No amateur is gonna pick up on that. Stop it! No, why? Stop jiggling. Why is it jiggling? Stop. Can you guarantee an entire audience of amateurs? No. Now take a listen to this. It bounces. That's just so weird. What's that? A mixing board. We used it to record our concert tonight. Aren't we supposed to be investigating a murder? My dogs are barking. They can hear me getting loud and laughing. Well, we've come this far. Might as well go all the way. I've always wanted to learn about the recording industry. Well, there's a murder. Why are we... Oh, this is not... This is out of my wheelhouse here. This is but one of the devices used in recordings. We're a 5-part band. This lets us record each member's performance separately. Oh, okay. Use the sliders to adjust the volume for each part. Check it out. Does it want me to do something? I don't think I can do anything here. Okay. Wow, neat. So could you say hear only the drum part? Of course. That's how we'll find the criminal guilty of missing his cue tonight. I'm more concerned with the other criminal. The one who kills people. Exactly, like why are we all on, why is this such a priority right now? You want to help on the case? Then help me with mine. I guess rock and roll comes before prosecuting. Let's begin. First, we bring up the part of the performance in question. You simply choose the section of the song you wish to hear on the uppermost bar, like so. There it is. Now listen. Okay. Was something wrong? You couldn't hear it? Listen again, closely. I'm not good at musical, like I've said this before on my videos and streams, I'm not a musical person. I'm not going to be able to identify anything wrong with this. Ah, the timing's a little, is it? You see? There, right at the most important part. And even an amateur can hear it. I couldn't hear it. Am I just dumb? An amateur with a mixing board, maybe. You're missing the point. We'll never stamp out crime until we're perfect. Perfect! Here he goes again. Right, air amateur, you will prove my point. Huh? Me? You will find the missed cue. You will tell us which instrument, which part is the guilty party. But how? Did I not just explain it? Move the sliders, okay, with the stick to adjust the volume for each part. Then you will find the part that hopelessly bungles the cue with, okay, L&L. You'll find it with your untrained amateur ears. Nothing to do but try, Apollo. I guess. I'll admit, this looks kind of fun. No, it doesn't. First, a quick review. Use L and L to adjust a part's volume. Jump to another section of the song with L and R. And use... Okay. Once you've found the guilty part, press X to point it out. Time to rock. So I can... Okay. Ooh, this is gonna be rough. Okay. I don't know how you're supposed to do that. So is it the last part that it wants me to listen to? Okay, that one sounded a little weird. I didn't even hear anything. Okay, I didn't hear anything wrong with that. That would sound kind of weird too. Okay, I'm having a lot of difficulty with this. Okay, I think it's this one. It kind of helps that it kind of flickers. Oh, shoot. Oh god, that was so loud on my end. Oh my god. I didn't mean to click it. But I think I was right though. This part sounds a little off. Let's see. Air forehead? Yes? Let me guess. You got a D in- Oh, okay, I was wrong. How do you know? This part is perfection. Absolute perfection. I bet all the royalties for my last platinum selling album on it. The guilty part is elsewhere. Okay. Focus, Apollo. Okay, It's probably better if you stay quiet. Okay, my bad. This is the one I meant to click. Is this what I clicked earlier? No, I don't remember. Let's try that. Oh, okay, no, I was wrong again. Okay, or I'll have to go through this again. Am I supposed to listen to it with a metronome? Maybe it was this one. That sounded a little off at the end. Maybe? No, just kidding. Okay. I was wrong. Oh, that was really bad. Okay, that was definitely that one. This part is off. Which is that? Second guitar. Ah. It was you, Darian. Ah, well, looks like the cat's out of the bag. Ah, well, that's all you have to say? That kind of attitude lets killers walk free, Darian. Here they go again. Maybe it wasn't such a good idea to ask about the concert. It's starting to feel like we're just wasting time. It's all experience under our belts. That can't be bad. Ooh, okay. I still can't get over the title for that song. Guilty Love? So does it want me to examine the mixing board? Ooh, that's not what I meant to do. Court record, that's what I meant to do. Oh, okay. I guess I can just mess around with it. Oh, maybe these are his keys. Oh, I was wondering if you knew anything about this. Does it look familiar? Familiar? It's mine. That's my key ring. I've been looking all over for it. What? This is yours, Mr. Gavin? I knew it. Apollo, how can you make that I knew it face? This is the key ring that was... Yeah, I know. Thanks anyway. So, where did you find it? Actually, bad news. The victim was holding it. Like he was trying to keep it away from the killer. Even if it meant his life. What? What? Yeah, did he say his guitar case was broken into? Was he keeping something in there? That wasn't a guitar? The victim? You mean Mr. Lataus had my keys? Indeed. When will my trials be over? Speaking of trials, I've never heard Mr. Gavin whine in court like he has been today. Emma was right about the fop, I'll give her that. Apollo! Mr. Gavin, maybe we can help. Tell us about your troubles today. I really don't think that's... Tell us. And we'll keep mum about the keyring for now. Are you blackmailing me, Fraulein? Sounds like it. So does that open new dialogue? It does. You were saying something about your motorcycle not starting? And something about your guitar case being busted? Yeah, that's my question. You're well informed. You mentioned it a few times. It all happened this morning. It's all this keyring's fault. The keyring? It's got all my keys on it, yeah? My bike key, my car key, the key to my guitar case. Wait, so this keyring... It disappeared. I thought I'd put it in my jacket pocket. Prosecutor Gavin's keyring disappeared? I had to come to the concert by taxi. How embarrassing. And he couldn't even have got like a limo or something? That's more rock star. Get a limo. In order to get my guitar out, I had to break the lock. Wait, this guitar wasn't the one that... The very one. Up in flames. Right on stage, too. Yeah, there's something about that guitar then. They must have wanted to destroy it for a reason. I actually thought that was part of the show. Crazy. And to top it off, Mr. Lataus' life was taken. Nobody told me about days like these. Strange days indeed. You think? What's wrong, Trucy? Well, I was just trying to make sense of everything. First, his heart-shaped keyring gets stolen. Then a very expensive guitar flares up on stage. Then Mr. Lataus dies. Yes, and? Could it all really be just a coincidence? No, it never is in these games. Coincidence? Meaning? Darian, can you make any sense of all this? Hey, don't look at me. What do you think, Apollo? Huh? I mean, either Mr. Gavin's having a really bad day, or all this was planned. You aren't thinking what I think you're thinking. Are you, Fraulein? I am. What? What? Hey, don't leave me in the dark with Spike here. The name's Apollo, but yeah, I agree. Don't leave us in the dark. What are you talking about? Haven't you noticed a connection, Apollo? A curious connection between all of Mr. Gavin's troubles today? Well... I haven't noticed. You haven't? I just don't see the connection. Sorry. But don't just give up. Give it a little more thought. Wait, you don't mean this, do you? A lyric sheet? The Guitar Serenade. What's that got to do with anything? It has everything to do with everything. Though I wouldn't have believed it if the Fraulein hadn't pointed it out. What are you talking about, man? Enough with the riddles. Maybe it is a coincidence, or perhaps it means something. Don't you think, Fraulein? I do. Everything that's happened to Mr. Gavin today is predicted in the songs to this lyric. Wait, really? I guess I didn't look at him that closely. Oh, you stole away the keys my heart held onto so tight. Now through the air I fly. Burning on in my heart fire. A bullet of love. So yeah, bullet, fire, take my life away, all away. Okay, interesting. I did not make that connection. What? No way. Oop, no, I didn't mean to click that. Look, just think about everything that's happened to Mr. Gavin. Let's list them in the order that they occurred. While reading this lyrics sheet. First, the keyring was stolen. And not just any keyring, a heart-shaped keyring. That's right here. When you stole away the keys my heart held onto so tight. This is a heart holding keys. And next, his guitar bursts into flame. Burning on in my heart, fire, burn my love away. And then Mr. Lataus was killed. Like a bullet of love, fire, take my life away. But that's crazy. Yeah, no kidding. So everything that happened today, here. The song predicted it all? Or perhaps it was the other way around. Huh? The criminal could have based their crime on the lyrics. But who would go through all that trouble? Someone who moves in mysterious ways, no doubt. I believe you stumbled upon something quite vital, and quite annoying, Fraulein. She looks pleased. The lyrics predicting the crime. Clavier? Seems a bit more than just a coincidence to me, but he wrote them. I have to agree. The keyring, the guitar, and the murder. The keyring might have been dropped by accident, yet the victim was holding it. Hard to think that it was unconnected. That's true. Prosecutor Gavin's as calm and collected as ever. Did the criminal match their actions to the lyrics? That sounds likely. Why would anyone do that? While we think about that, I'm going to get cracking on the biggest crime here. I'm going to talk to the Borginian embassy about this, Mr. Lataus. Ah, right. Thanks, Darian. Yes, the hair is goofy. I can't take this seriously. I'll leave the pondering of mysteries to you. I'm out of here. A foreign national, Mr. Lataus, was killed. It seems like that would have to be the point of all this. They did more than that. They left us with not only a murder, but a mystery. Mr. Gavin sure is irritable today. Maybe this is the real Prosecutor Gavin we don't get to see in the courtroom. I've had enough, frankly. If you find any more mysteries, do me a favor and keep them to yourselves. And, keep them to yourselves, yeah? Yeah, I guess this is all we're going to get from Prosecutor Gavin. That leaves Lemire to question. Prosecutor Gavin? Do you know where Lemire is now? I had to go to my dressing room. But that pianist Maki Tobaye, of course. She seemed rather shocked by Mr. Lataus' sudden passing. The governor's dressing room. Got it. So I guess we'll head over there. Yes, it needs to stop bouncing. It is very distracting. I don't need a bouncing, phallic-looking hair on my screen. Ooh, this guy again. Yeek! Who's there? Oh, he disappeared. There he goes again. Who is that guy? Huh? Trucy? You know, he did look sort of familiar. So he's a friend of yours? No, that's not it. Sorry, I don't remember. Curiouser and curiouser. Gavinners' dressing room. Ah, Lemire. Ooh, something's banging around outside. Sorry if you can hear that. What has happened? Oh, so she does speak English. I heard that Mr. Lataus has died. Lemire, you speak? I mean, you speak English? Yes. I was invited here from the Republic of Borginia. I don't know how to say this word, but I'm not Borginian by birth. But wasn't Mr. Lataus your interpreter? Ah, that, yes. Well, so she's a fraud. It was Mr. Lataus' idea. He thought it would add to the mystery, you see. Then your pianist is also? I don't think he's blind. No, Maki Tobai is Borginian. He does not speak English. Now please tell me, what has happened to Mr. Lataus? Why did he... Actually, Mr. Lataus was... Trucy! Remember what Prosecutor Gavin said? Not a word. But Mr. Lataus is Lemire's manager. That's not fair to her. I mean, isn't she a related party? Precisely who Prosecutor Gavin doesn't want to alert, I'd suspect. All we have been told is to wait here in this room. It is very unsettling. I'm sorry, we're trying to figure it out ourselves. Do you think I could ask you some questions? Of course, I'm always willing to help. She's as calm as she looked on stage. I can't put my finger on why, but I like this Lemire. Borginia? Oh, Borginia? Okay, that's probably a better way to say it. And this guy is speaking the Borginian language, I guess. What is it, Maki? Yes? But you'd be alone. Yeah. They look like alien symbols to me. But what seems to be the problem? Maki, he is not good around strangers. He wishes to go out for a breath of fresh air. No, he could have done this as well. I don't think he's actually blind. Would that be all right? Sure, of course. Don't let the suspect leave. What? Oh, okay. I thought she left too. Very well. What is it you wish to ask me about? Talk. The mirror? The Republic of what did we say? Borginia? Borginia. That's in Northern Europe, right? Is it? I think it's a fake country. I've never heard of it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they made it up for this game. Read every symbol. I think I would just be like saying gibberish for half the game then. I started out singing in a restaurant. Then a producer called to me. It makes me think of like alien hieroglyphics, like on all those alien conspiracy shows. Before I knew it, here I am. You don't say. You know, my daddy plays piano in a restaurant. Producers tend to look for talent, Trucy. Lemire, you're not from Borginia originally? Were you born here? Well... Oh, is that supposed to be a secret? Well, yeah, because they're making it sound like she doesn't even speak English. Ancient aliens, yeah, that's what it reminds me of. Image is everything when you're a star. Yeah, I don't think people would be too happy to find out she's a fraud. I know a bit about that, of course. Ah, yes, it is something like this. A contract, you might say. I'm also not to speak anything but Borginian in public. Image is important, I guess. She's not all image, though. Her songs are lovely. A real landscape painter in sound. Painter in what? She travels the world, turning the sight she sees into music. That's the secret to your music's beauty, right? You're very perceptive. Oh, I use your songs all the time in my stage act. I don't have to pay royalties for that, do I? Probably. Stop while you're ahead, Drucy. Just gonna get a cease and desist from the music label. This landscape painter in sound too is an image. Yet without it, my songs would not be so widely heard. They even call you the siren of the ballad, right? Yes, in Borginian, Lemire means the siren. That's what he said when he died. So she is the siren. That's what I was wondering, if the siren meant a person or like an actual siren. I fear that perhaps already I'm not the siren I once was. Maki? Your pianist, Maki, was it? He's cute, like a porcelain doll. He's very European. I met him while singing in restaurants in Borginia. He's an orphan. Yet his playing is exquisite. Soon he came to live with me. It's like a fairy tale almost. I noticed he hardly leaves your side. Yes, well, he is blind. At first I hesitated at dragging him across the world. He doesn't speak English either, does he? He had never left Borginia. Oh my gosh, this could be so hard for me. He's never left Borginia before we left. I made his presence part of my contract. Maki and I together are Lemire. Together always. Mr. Lataus? Mr. Lataus was my new manager. New? Yes, from 3 months ago. Around when I received Mr. Gavin's invitation to come. I met Mr. Lataus at my office. He used to be my manager and bodyguard. And, as it turned out, my interpreter. Interpreter, even though you speak English. Yes, but we were to visit more places than just here. We had a concert in Japan scheduled after this one. Though I fear that that may have to be canceled. Yeah, you think? Was Mr. Lataus from the Republic of Borginia too? Borginia, oh my gosh. Well, he was only with me for 3 months. I'm afraid there is much I do not know about him. It's kind of like a Genovia from Princess Diaries. That's a fake country too. And now I shall never know. No one will even tell me why he has died. I'm sorry. Prosecutor Gavin said we weren't to talk to anyone. Mr. Lataus was a talented man. The siren of the ballad. That phrase was his idea, you know. I am happy for him that it has become so well known. So when Mr. Lataus died, he said that the siren was a witness. So I think that means she didn't do it, but she witnessed it because the blind kid did it. Already solved it. The blind kid did it. The siren. That's what he meant. Exactly. Huh? Apollo? You are the siren, right, Lemire? That is the meaning of my name in Borginian, yes. It was the name my producer gave me. But why do you ask? It's very important. I had to know for sure if the siren was you. What do you mean, important? I'll tell you. You deserve to know. The siren. Siren. It turns out that's a very important word in this case. How? When we found Mr. Lataus, he was still alive. He was the only one there to hear it. But I'm sure that's what he said. Mr. Lataus said that? Ask the witness? And you're the siren, the mirror. Did you see what happened? I think she did. The mirror? Might I ask, are you with the police? Technically no. I'm a defense attorney. An attorney? Yet there have been no arrests, yes? Is that a problem? Does an attorney not work for a client? If you have no client, you should leave the investigation to the police, I think. Don't tell me what to do. But Le Mirror, I'm sorry, but I cannot answer your questions. I'm afraid you lack the authority to ask them. Why? If she witnessed the crime, why won't she tell us? I believe we are through here. I believe so. Can I show her something? Can I present my attorney badge? I don't think that's going to do anything. I'm not sure what to say. Okay. I don't know if... Oh, what about the brooch? Does this belong to her? I don't remember. Okay, let's present this brooch. That reminds me. Does this brooch look familiar to you? My brooch, yes. Well, it may be mine. Yours, Le Mirror? Wait, it may be yours? I was wearing a brooch earlier, you see. I must have lost it. Well, that explains the brooch we found. It was Le Mirror's. Thank you. I was wondering where I dropped it. So this brooch belongs to her. That begs the question... Is something wrong, Apollo? What was this brooch doing at the crime scene? What about the keys? Okay, I don't think that's gonna do anything. No. Does she know anything about the gun? She does not know anything about the gun either. Maybe I'm just supposed to leave. Guess back to the hallway? Man, 12:20. We've been here for like, what, 4 hours? Whoa, who's there now? It's you. Where were you? Emma. Oh yeah, we were supposed to stay in the same spot. Is something wrong? She looks grumpier than usual. You bet something's wrong. The impossible's happened. It's all your fault, you know. Oops, maybe this is about us leaving the car. Maki. Maki did it. When she walked him out of the room, he's up to something. What do you mean by impossible? Well, it's gone. Utterly gone. What's gone? The bodies. What? Who moved the body? I mean, Maki's just a little boy. I don't know if he can move a whole grown-ass body out of the room. Mr. Lataus' body has disappeared. What? Okay, back in the mirror's dressing room. Prosecutor Gavin. From your vacant stare, I gather you've heard the news. I heard Mr. Lataus' body has gone missing. Look for yourself. Maybe he wasn't really dead. Quite the pickle. Quite the pickle. How can you just stand there? We have to start the investigate. There's no need for alarm, Fraulein Detective. Why does she look worried? All entrances and exits have been sealed. What about the vent? The body will not leave the building, so I suggest we go find ourselves a cadaver. There will be plenty of time to ponder the whys later. Well, you seem pretty sure of yourself, Mr. Gavin. Oh, we'll find him. I'm rather enjoying this. How could Mr. Lataus' body just disappear? Well, you heard the man. Let's get searching. Hey, I don't know if this is exactly the right time, but... Yes, Darian. See, Geeter's gone missing. It was in the dresser. What's Geeter? Geeter? Who's Geeter? That's what I call my guitar. You like, man? No, I don't like anything from you. Guitar was stolen? This hasn't been a good day for guitars or Geeters. Oh, Geeter like guitar? Okay, body first, then guitar. And if someone finds that guitar, please bring it to our dressing room. Geeter's like a missing person, not lost and found, man. I can't believe these people are... professionals. Well, this sure is a... what do you call it? A sausage. What? No, wait, it was a pickle. And it's your pickle. I told you to stay in the room. She did. Yeah, this is our fault. Not much else I can say. It's alright. Top priority now is finding that body. You can make it up to me later. 10 bags or so of chocolate snack ooze should do the trick. So, I let a body go missing and all I have to do is buy her some snacks. You should watch your sugar take, Emma. Examine? Do I need to examine now? Oops. Uh-oh. There should be a body here, but there's not. How could this have happened, and why? Anything else change or get messed with? This vent. Okay, no, nothing new there. I don't see anything different that I can click on. Do I go back to the hallway? No. Back to their dressing room? No. Okay, there must be something I have to present to Emma, maybe? Snacks hit different during these stressful missing body times. Yeah, that's true. If I had, if every time I was around when a body went missing and I could have a snack, I would say yes. I guess I present something to her? Just hold it right there. No, there's no time to waving it back. Okay, no, she doesn't want that either. Look, what's important is that Mr. Latouse's body is missing. We've got to find it. She would be more convincing if she wasn't standing around eating her precious snackoos. Okay, maybe I should go to the stage again? This is usually when I get stuck in these games. I just kind of go back and forth between different areas. Okay, so it triggered something here. Does something seem different to you, Apollo? Something is definitely different here. Let's check it out. Oh, okay. Is the body somewhere around here? I don't know what's different. It all kind of looks the same. Oh, this is open. No, that was open before too. I don't know what's different. I'm not sure that's all that important. Oh, okay. Let's check out that thing in the middle of the stage. Like this structure? Was that not there before? That stage there must have been lowered before. That's the tower that Lemire and Prosecutor Gavin were singing on. Someone must have raised it. Okay. I don't see a way to control it from here. Apollo, what about that ladder there against the wall? Ugh, back to the ladders. We could use it to take a look up top. Maybe we should get Emma. What are you talking about? We have to see this sort of thing for ourselves. I'm not so good with heights. Me either. We're on the same page there, Apollo. Stop whining and start climbing. Oof. I too am not a fan of heights. It didn't look that high from below, really, but when we got to the top, I felt every one of those 15 feet down. Of course, I wasn't thinking about the height anymore. Not after what we found up there. Is that the body? Eee! We found two things we were looking for, and one thing we never expected to find. Maki's dead! Is he dead too? Sorry, I don't mean to laugh. I thought he did it. The body, guitar in hand, and the pianist, Maki Tobaye. That's actually really tragic looking. Sorry, I didn't mean to laugh at a dead child. July 8th. Oh, for the next day? Right, anything agency. Wow, that concert last night sure went south in a hurry. No kidding. Why did they arrest Maki? Oh, okay, he's not dead. Whew. Don't look at me like it's my fault. Maki Tobaye, the blind pianist. Arrested on suspicion of murdering Romain Latouse. Okay, I'm pretty sure he did it. Well, usually whoever gets arrested in these games isn't the actual person who did it, so maybe I'm judging the blind kid a little too prematurely. I can't believe such a cute little boy could do something so horrible. I guess they had proof of some kind. What proof could possibly prove that? Morning. Prosecutor Gavin? What a night, eh? I apologize for being so upset. Mr. Gavin, do you know what's going on? Why did they arrest Maki? Why? Don't look at him like it's his fault either. It was tough for me too. We performed together that night after all. Yet? The powers that be say that, given the circumstances, it could only have been him. What do you mean by the circumstances? Lemire was invited from Borginia as an ambassador of goodwill. It is vital that this case be wrapped up swiftly. That's all the powers that be want, really. So they want to blame a child that may not have done it? Well, I say that, and yet I'm blaming him as well. Well, those are circumstances, all right. But what makes Maki the only possible suspect? Air Forehead, you seem to have forgotten that you're talking to the prosecution. The enemy. Ah, right. I think I like this side of Prosecutor Gavin better, actually. I'm not at liberty to discuss the particulars of the case. Especially not to the defense attorney. What did you just say? Me, the defense attorney? Did he hire me? That's what I came to tell you. He's down at the detention center. He wants to request your services. You mean Maki? Maki wants me? This is what we've been waiting for, Apollo. Let's get going. Right. Good luck. I'm off to question the mirror. Right, later. I hope I'm up to this. What's literally your job? July 8th. This is way longer than an hour. Like I said, the cheat sheet I have said that this opening part is 54 minutes, and I've been almost 2 hours doing this. Well, I just don't get it. I refuse to believe a cute little kid like that could do something so terrible. You said that already. He makes me laugh. Maki, everything's gonna be okay. Oh, he doesn't even speak English. What are we supposed to do? We're here for you. Hi. Maybe you can tell me about last night? Yep. I like how one of those symbols is like a weird crouching person. That was when I realized how tough it must be. A little kid like this, in a country so far from everything he's ever known. Maybe Lemira can help? But didn't Prosecutor Gavin say she was with him? Yeah, I felt like somebody needs to get a translator up in here. Seems like the right thing to do, the ethical thing to do. Well, what are we gonna do? That's a good question. I can't think of anything we can do but go with this. And hope for the best at the trial tomorrow. Oh, to be continued. Oh, okay. I guess that's it. We're not gonna get a translator to find out his side of the story. We're just gonna roll with him not speaking English in court. That doesn't sound fair. Save progress? Yes.